Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your late night Smackdown review. How the hell my hair looks? It looks okay. Alright. I'm supposed to be going to a frat right now. I don't want to just come home and like, oh, I'm tired to make this video, so I'm doing y'all a favor. I don't know, this thing called Euphoria theme. I don't watch Euphoria and I don't care for Euphoria. I just know Euphoria is trash and people watch it. Just have like, oh, I could relate to this. Like, what kind of person are you? I don't know. Just gonna try and dress nice, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what's not nice though, and not worth your fucking time? Fucking Smackdown. Even with ratings, this show is like, I understand that this show is gonna get low ratings no matter what, because it's on FS1 and not a lot of people have FS1. It's one of those channels like it doesn't have it. So people are screwed if you wanted to watch this shit. But wow, trying to watch this show, man, was very boring. Very boring show. And if you guys notice, throughout the fucking show, it's like a bunch of blackouts during the fucking, when they were trying to show the show. So this show was like struggling, trying to, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Anyways, grabbing Coca-Colas, drinking my Nestle, spotting missing bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Even the chicks who watch Euphoria are apparently doing this Euphoria theme shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh shit, cheers. It's good stuff. Party time, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a party time with the Zoom server, the good old Coca-Cola in the Styles glass. You see, I don't drink alcohol, because it prevents, like, it just, I'm too cool for that. Just go call this good stuff, and it's not gonna lead you to some sexual bullshit, you know, some sexual harassment shit. Like, oh, you fucked her when she was intoxicated. You're not gonna deal with that shit. That's why better being safer, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Anyways, so SmackDown happened. The show started with Roman and Roman, Heyman, and Solo. They're coming to the show. They're getting out of the limo, and then it leads to the first match. So a lot of people are angry about this. A lot of, especially like smarky fans. But like, here's the thing. Even though I'm not a smart, right? I understand why people are angry, and I do think this is like not a best decision that WWE did. So what happened? Here's what happened. So the first match, Rey Mysterio defeated Cameron Grimes, Sheamus, and LA Knight. During the match, Austin Theory was on commentary. He attacked Rey Mysterio, but then Santos Escobar went in to save Rey Mysterio. Attacked Austin Theory. And yeah, I think Rey Mysterio pinned Cameron Grimes. The match was kind of more long than it needed to be. And I don't think this was a great way to open the show, really, because the match was like kind of like, in a way, it was longer than it needed to be. Also, the way how it's like the match was paced was not that great. And also didn't help with the cameras, like how they were filming SmackDown tonight. Like, they were trying to broadcast the show, and there obviously like was like some fucking issues when they were broadcasting the show. But like, the match was whatever. But yeah, the main thing is, Rey Mysterio won it. All the smarks are angry that LA Knight lost and did not get the win. I totally understand. I totally understand why people are angry. Do I think LA Knight should have won this match? Sure. I do think so. I do think that yes. Like, you know, because LA Knight, what is better for LA Knight to do? And he is becoming like one of his own, right? He's becoming a guy that people are liking. Do I think they needed to do these 2 Fatal 4 matches and lead into a love? No. They could have just done either like a simple battle royal. They could have just something simple. I don't know. But just like, I love Rey Mysterio, and honestly, again, I have no problem with Rey Mysterio winning, but we know he's not beating Austin Theory, unfortunately. Or they're probably, again, they're doing this. How they booked the show tonight, and how they booked themselves to this, where who's gonna face Austin Theory? It's not a win-lose situation. It's literally a lose-lose situation what they put themselves into. Clearly, people wanted LA Knight, and I totally understand. And you know what? LA Knight, like, even though LA Knight seems like the flavor of the month and it's like something that Smarks would just like for the sake of it, I understand why people, again, because I like LA Knight. LA Knight is actually pretty talented. Yes, he could come off as a Rock and Stone Cold, but again, God forbid we have a wrestler that actually has charisma and actually knows how to talk. But because, oh, he's a Rock and Austin ripoff. I don't really think that's, like, again, sure, it's inspired, but for God's sakes, if anything, we need more of that. We need more wrestlers who can just feel like you're watching a Rock and Austin. Because a lot of these wrestlers nowadays are pretty fucking gay as all hell. They're all fucking gay. They're all fucking, like, metrosexual fucking retards. They don't know how to cut a fucking promo. They don't know how to fucking do anything. They don't know how to actually get over. But apparently, you know, and also that's part of WWE's thing, apparently, that maybe that's also why they're not, because apparently, if you get over by yourself, that's not a good thing. Which is like, that's really sad. That's an idea. Like, oh, those could come with those who wait. Which, like, what's the problem? What's the problem with pushing LA Knight now? What's the problem with having him being the guy to take the title off of Austin Theory? I do think LA Knight, he has something to offer, and the LA Knight, you know what? He should have won, or there should have been some way that easily he should have been the #1 contender. Or he should be the one that facing Austin Theory at SummerSlam. It's not that hard. But for some reason, they're not pushing him for God knows what reason. Even though apparently there's like rumors that, oh, LA Knight's push will begin after SummerSlam. Like, why? What's the plan? What's the story? What's the bigger picture? And so again, we're getting Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar next week in like a teacher versus student type of shit. Unless it leads to like fucking Santos turning heel, which honestly I think that's either too early. I don't really want to see that. I do like Santos, and I do hope some way that eventually maybe him and Rey, or like, you know, again, I do want the LWO to be a legit tag, like legit faction. It sucks that they're not really doing anything since what happened at Puerto Rico. Why aren't they doing anything with them, like, as a group? Like, why aren't they, like, maybe, like, being pushed, like, to be, like, a top babyface faction? Why aren't they feuding with maybe, like, I mean, I'm not saying, like, they should feud with Reigns necessarily, but they should be feuding with, like a big heel promotion. That'd be nice. I mean, they already kind of did what they did with the Judgment Day, so it's like, that's kind of done. Like, why not? Why not? Like, I don't know, give them some titles. Why not? Even though, like, oh, shouldn't that lead to Santos? But, like, again, you kind of book Santos and Rey Mysterio in, like, a sort of bad position where you're gonna have Smarks fucking turning on them. And it's fucking sad. I feel bad for Rey Mysterio. There's Smarks. This is my main problem with Smarks. Like, okay, a guy you didn't like did not win. But you're gonna hit on the guy who literally is a fucking legend, like Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Because of a fucking guy that most likely, let's be honest here, I like LA Knight. I think LA Knight should be something in WWE. I think he could be. But you know damn well, in the future, and a lot of these fans are fickle. They fucking like Cody Rhodes. Guess what? If Cody Rhodes was to win at WrestleMania, they would turn on him like around this time. They're most likely to do the same with LA Knight if for some reason LA Knight was to win the championship and he fucking whatever. You know that's the problem with these fans. They're gonna fucking, that's kind of why maybe WWE refused to do that right now. I don't fucking know. I just think, like, obviously it's stupid because maybe, you know, I do, again, you clearly have a guy who's talented, and I don't give a fuck what Smarks say. Like, hopefully in the future they don't turn on the guy and whatever. LA Knight is definitely something. I like LA Knight. But to crap on Rey Mysterio, saying, why isn't he retired yet? Rey Mysterio sucks. You're really gonna say Rey Mysterio sucks? Isn't he what you guys like, your vanilla midgets? Even though Rey Mysterio is better than all these vanilla midgets. He actually became a character. He's one of the best, he is literally the best lucha wrestlers of all time. Literally one of the best lucha fucking masked wrestlers in history. Managed to have a character, being a likable guy. Being the legend he is. In my opinion, fucking Rey Mysterio should have at least had one more run as, like, world champion. You know, he kind of earned it. Well, I would have done, like, instead of, like, you know, with the World Heavyweight title, I would have had him be the first world champion. If you're going to do, like, and he could, like, face Balor in the finals, instead of doing this gay shit where Rollins and Styles have their world title final, whatever. I would have done something like that, and also the backstory of Finn Balor being the head of Judgment Day, facing fucking Rey Mysterio. And you could lead to something like him and Dominic, simple shit like that. And I would do probably like Rey Mysterio retiring fucking WrestleMania 40. People are like, oh, why isn't he retired? Well, watch. When the guy retires, I hope y'all be happy. And you're going to say, thank you, Ray. Motherfuckers, again, you like small wrestlers. You know, you guys, like, these smarks, they love vanilla midgets. They love wrestlers who are small and not necessarily the look or whatever. They cheer for all these untalented hacks. But a guy like Rey Mysterio who doesn't have the size, but is actually pretty entertaining, one of the best small wrestlers in history, let's fucking hate on Rey Mysterio. Let's fucking crap on him just because of our fucking goddamn, just because of LA Knight, who most likely these fans are going to turn on God knows what, because they always do this shit because he didn't win. And I understand. I do think LA Knight is the guy that could have won this fatal four-way, and you could have easily had him be the guy to face Austin Theory. He should be a babyface. But let's crap on Rey Mysterio because, you know, he's a legend, and God forbid, you know, God, oh wow. He sucks. He's old. So what? He's old. Obviously, it's WWE's fault that's how to push booking Rey Mysterio. It's fucking sad, too. Like, the way they book him sometimes, they'll have him lose and shit like that. Like, he should be legend status. He should be a guy that, you know, even though he's small, he could win. It's fucking sad that they're doing that. But really, what a hate on Rey Mysterio. Poor Rey. And I fucking hate these smarts since 2014 doing this shit. They fucking booed Rey Mysterio because he was the last participant instead of their fucking stupid goat. Their stupid jolly bearded, yes fucking chanting goat. Faggot Daniel Bryan, this boring kicking fucking fuck who's this boring midget. Fucking does nothing but kick. Sure, I like Bryan at the time, but it's fucking sucks. Like, yeah, let's boo Rey Mysterio. But the thing is with Bryan too, is like, again, like, I at the time, I didn't understand or really hate this, like, understanding my hatred for the smart shit, right? But then, I realized, like, wow, these smarks just like fucking losers. They like people who are not really that talented. They like these fucking midgets because, you know, they worked hard. They think they're the ones who worked hard because they see themselves to these people. That's why they cheer for Bryan. Even though Bryan's an untalented hack. The guy's a Benoit ripoff, and the guy's literally one of the most boring fucks in history. The only time he's really kind of good is when he's a fucking heel. But let's fucking, yeah, you know, let's like Daniel Bryan. Let's fucking act like he's the guy to push, even though he's basically he was basically kind of like John Cena, overcoming the odds, but a midget version. But that's cool because, you know, he's a midget, I look like him. And he has a neck beard. Yeah. I fucking hate these smarts, man. Y'all hate on Rey Mysterio. Okay, so what? A guy, fucking you didn't, but at least a guy who people love win. And that's don't you think that's kind of why? Don't you think that's kind of why? Because Rey Mysterio is a bigger name. Like or not, people know Rey Mysterio more than LA Knight. Do I think that LA Knight should win? Sure, yes, sure. But, you know, but again, does that mean like to fucking legit gonna fucking disrespect? That's like, again, that's like saying gonna boo the Undertaker for winning a match. But a guy like, what's at the time? Let's say if Smarks fucking like Taka Michinoku. Even that's like so fucking stupid. Taka Michinoku in the same match as The Undertaker. And he's like competitive. To like have a competitive match with The Undertaker. That's so fucking stupid. That's like, that's like fucking Taka Michinoku. Who's like a smarky wrestler at the time. Like, of The Undertaker. That's like saying fucking Brian Kendrick. Or, I mean, who's... I want to think of somebody who's like people actually like. I don't know. Heck, even like, let's say fucking John Cena, when he was the Dr. Dugonomics. Let's say John Cena was in the same match as The Undertaker, and like Rob Van Dam, and fucking, like let's say it's 04, right? The Undertaker wins, but people wanted John Cena to win. You know how stupid that is? And people complain at the time saying Undertaker sucks, he should retire. You know how stupid that is? Like, come on. Clearly, LA Knight has it. And even though I think he should. WWE really fucked up. They're fucking stupid for what they did. And now, like, because they kind of, like, pushed themselves to, like, basically, they did this to themselves. But come on. We're going to hate on fucking Rey Mysterio? Come on. Poor little Rey, man. Poor him. This guy is fucking legit put his body on the fucking line. Fucking legit. And, like, you actually was entertained so many people. He done it all. And they just fucking hate on this guy. This poor guy, man. Fucking Rey Mysterio. And he just became the Hall of Fame. Come on. That's like fucking booing Edge. Oh, Balor should have won. Shut up. Or fucking Rey Mysterio. Fuck it, we're gonna really hate on Rey Mysterio. Like, we're living in that reality. We're gonna hate on Rey Mysterio. Before the match, LA Knight cut promo and saying, you know, yeah, I gotta fucking get the notes. Fuck, I lost the notes. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Cut promo during the match. Or before the match. I lost. I don't know. He just said basically, you know, LA Knight, let me talk to you. You know, they say SummerSlam is the biggest party of summer, but you know, everyone wants LA Knight to party. Everyone wants to invite LA Knight to their party or whatever, dumb party. But you know, the what's party is that me winning the, you know, U.S. title at SummerSlam. Basically, that's what he's saying. He's gonna win the match and shit like that, right? Again, if you look at how he was portrayed last week and this week, it's kind of clear that, you know, people wanted to see him win. And again, it's kind of sad, but again, this is the problem. They're booking him as a heel still. I don't know. Like, you clearly have a babyface here. You know, why is he being booked as a heel? I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, what I would do is I would definitely, during this process, be turning him babyface. Having him maybe save Rey Mysterio. Having him save fucking these people. Heck! Why not this go, instead of like maybe Santos sure could have helped, but why not LA Knight be the guy who helped save Rey Mysterio and what happened with Austin Theory too? That could have helped with Austin Theory. That could have helped with LA Knight more like, yeah, he's turning into a babyface. Or he's always done. Again, this also is kind of stupid because what they did tonight is fucking retarded. They just did a match anyways with Santos and Austin Theory. For no reason. Like, and you know the sad thing is, this is like a kind of also like a fuck you to fans. Like, you got this fucking stupid clown GM. Again, Adam Pearce is the worst GM of all time. Yeah, fucking Austin Theory's like, I want a match with Santos, and they're like, okay, done for the U.S. title. No, not for the no. I'll suck your dick if you make your choice. Not for the world title, without U.S. title. Basically, that type of shit. It's like, why not make it? You're basically saying, first of all, fuck you to fans. We're not going to give you a U.S. title match on that show. Second, like, then he won the Fatal 4 last week. Why not just make it for the fucking title anyways? You could have done something where maybe, like, that way that you could kind of have done something like next week. Maybe like a last chance thing for LA Knight, where LA Knight earns a last chance. He'll probably face Rey Mysterio one more time, beats him. This could have been like a little passing torch type of shit, where, you know, earning respect of Mysterio, like the other, whatever, after winning some type of last chance shit, maybe. I don't fucking know. Because he'll take fucking Santos' spot, like Santos losing tonight for the U.S. title. And you could have done some shit where, you know, like maybe like Austin Theory attacks fucking Rey Mysterio after a match with Theory. I'm not Theory. Yeah, whatever. I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is, like, you just could have went away to turn LA Knight to a true babyface, earning respect of Rey Mysterio, save him some type of way. Maybe, like, after, like, if I was, what I would do, maybe, like, LA Knight versus Mysterio after LA Knight earning, like, a last chance type of thing. And then fucking, you know, he saves Rey Mysterio from getting attacked from Theory, maybe because Austin Theory just attacks him for some stupid reason. LA Knight becomes a tough fucking babyface. He fucking earns respect Mysterio. Puts him over as a babyface. Easily. SummerSlam. Fucking Theory and fucking LA Knight. I was about to say Eli Drake. Even though I did not give a fuck about TNA at the time. He was so done with TNA. But Eli Drake, even at the time, LA Knight was trying to do something. And God bless him. God bless him even for trying to do something. Really, still unique at the time. Even though I didn't really care. I was like, at that point, I stopped caring for TNA. Man, TNA's fucking dead now, huh? Like, think about it. TNA used to be fucking legit. Like, what AEW is like currently, but it had better wrestlers and more entertaining. Now it's fucking goddamn, what the fuck? It's not even a second. It's literally an indie fed now. It's fucking sad. But yeah, you clearly have fucking LA Knight. You have fucking LA Knight. You have an opportunity with this guy. He could be the guy to fucking dethrone Austin Theory. What's bigger than that with SummerSlam? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what? Payback? I mean, sure. I mean, that'll give something to make people look forward to payback or whatever. But The build is now. This is the time. I don't know. Whatever they're building, they kind of build themselves in the crossroads. All I think is really stupid. Yeah, hate the fucking guy. Hate a legend like Rey Mysterio because a guy you didn't win. I'm not saying it. What they're doing makes sense. You know, we don't know what they're doing. Again, they're clearly trying. Like, they have to have a reason. But knowing this company, knowing how they've been doing this fucking stupid years and shit, like how they've been doing wrestling now, it's like, what is really the reason? You know what I mean? Like, aside from all teacher versus student type of shit. I don't know. They showed that tonight, like, a lot of NXT wrestlers were on the crowd for some reason, and who cares? They're trying to make people watch NXT, like, whatever. But yeah, the Fair 4 match happened. Like, that was like a bad, like, necessarily a terrible match. It's like I didn't really care much because, like, it dragged out kind of too long for my taste, and I didn't really care much, really. There's not much, like, a story involved in this match. The only, like, last 5 minutes were kind of exciting. I don't know. WWE shows up more NXT wrestlers like Tony D'Angelo and Stacks, the Creed Brothers backstage, and these fucking twins, man. I'm inviting them in my big black couch, the Cavender twins. Yo, where y'all at? I think I saw these twins. You know what the thing is? I think because I was like, you know, when I was at Smackdown 2 weeks ago in Madison Square Garden, I saw these hot chicks in like white dresses. Were they the twins? Like, I wanted to like approach them and shit. Like, hey, what's up? What's good, shawty? You know what I mean? Like, but they're like with security guards. I'm like, why are they with security guards? You could tell that's what it is. And you know what? Have them meet eye candy. Have them be like on every week, being hot. It's like, yeah, fucking showed up there, you know, fucking, yeah, you know what I mean? Come on, man, those were the days, man. We need wrestling back. We need hot shit going on. Trick Mello and Trick Mello gang is here, whatever. And Tiffany Stratton, whatever. Charlotte defeated Io Sky. Who fucking cares? You got some smarts. Like, this was a good match. Even though, okay, no one cares about women's goddamn wrestling, but I saw this match. I was like, this match was sloppy as all hell. This match was fucking botchy, sloppy. How is this a good match? Again, we live in an era we can't criticize women. We can't criticize women because, again, well, we're fucking misogynistic and blah, blah, blah. This match was clearly shit. And again, this like shows like women in the WWE are no different than the WNBA. No one gives a shit about the WNBA. And this is like again, this match is clear that this match is shit. It's fucking shit. And we're gonna praise it because, you know, we gotta pretend it's empowering and whatever. During the match, fucking Shotzi was she's crazy, you know, and it's haunting Bayley, and who fucking cares? After the match, Asuka attacks Charlotte or whatever. Backstage, we get Dominic, because for some reason, even though it's on fucking Raw, so what is this fucking draft shit they're doing? Okay, end the fucking draft, end the brand split. I'm tired of, like, why do we need 2 world titles? Again, I don't give a shit about this draft. This draft is stupid. I don't give a fuck that Raw needs a world champion. You can't wait till Roman loses the titles, and then you can have a title on both shows. I'm tired of fucking multiple, again, and this is an NXT champ. Oh, Lord, help me. So, Dominic was there, even though, yes, you know, good for the brand, good for him, even though, like, yeah, it's like, why is he winning the fucking fucking title from, you know, NXT? You know, but, whatever. You know, whatever. He's interviewed. Dom says he wanted to show his deadbeat dad what a real champ looks like. That's why he was there, even though, isn't this supposed to be a brand split? Whatever. I mean, who gives a shit? I don't care. This is just fucking dumb. While Rey will be the only champion of the United States, he is the champion of North America and 23 other countries. Butch shows up and wants a match for the North American title, but Dominic tries to get out of the match. Shawn Michaels shows up and says he will get Adam Pearce to make this match official. It's like, oh, Adam Pearce, so out. All of a sudden, Shawn Michaels is there. Like, I love Shawn Michaels, but what are you doing? And again, I love Shawn Michaels, but like, here's the thing. Even fucking Kevin Nash has pointed out that Shawn Michaels, like, why aren't they fucking being trained like how he used to? It's like, you know, so Shawn Michaels doesn't give a fuck, unfortunately. That's the problem. That goes back to the problem. Again, I love Shawn Michaels. But if guys like Shawn Michaels doesn't care about how these wrestlers work, because apparently it's hard to mold these wrestlers from the indies. And again, like, maybe why, again, is that like, why hire them? Or why, I don't know. Why aren't you teaching them the fucking style that got over? Like, this is why wrestling's in a dumps, because the people in charge, and it's sad that it's fucking even Shawn Michaels out of all people. What are you doing? Holy fuck. Santos Escobar defeats Austin Theory. Not that I give a fuck about this match. I didn't. I clearly did not. But Santos did impressive shit. He did a fucking Hurricanrana to this, like, I think his finisher. And his finisher is a fucking fireman's carry to a driver. It was a good ending sequence. If this was the title on the line, fine. And this could have been something. Maybe this could have, I don't know, whatever. What they clearly could have done is fucking Santos, I mean, and it's not like, wow, this Austin Theory guy always loses but only wins championship matches. Like, how is that a good champ? Whatever. But, like, again, clearly, like, if you made this match for the U.S. title, like, I wouldn't have a problem, like, this could have been, like, Santos losing. You could have done this thing where you could have had this, like, to make people less angry. This could give somebody hope. Like, why not have this be the chance that Santos get his shot, and then next week, Rey Mysterio has, like, a match with maybe Austin Theory, like, a last chance type of shit. Maybe Austin Theory has to prove himself. Not Austin Theory, fucking LA Knight. I don't know, getting them mixed up. I guess they kind of look the same, except fucking LA Knight is clearly more straighter than fucking Austin Theory. But yeah, you could have done fucking, you know, at least fucking, you know damn right, Eli Drake does not fucking finger his own asshole and show his fucking ass on fucking the internet, okay? He's not also gay himself. He's not a finger-popping faggot. LA Knight, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, fucking LA Knight, earned a last chance type of shit. He faced Mysterio, could have been some respect shit. Austin Theory attacks Rey, and then fucking LA Knight goes to save Rey. Simple shit, like, it could have been the simple. It could have been simple babyface turning type of shit. Simplicity at its finest. And then Austin Theory and LA Knight could have a confrontation. You know, I've been seeing you gotta establish a story with them, with that confrontation. And even though, like, who cares? Like, why would you care about confrontation with all these modern wrestlers? But, again, the beauty to help establish stories like that is, like, when you care about a wrestler. And we have Austin Theory like that. He could definitely have a good promo off with Austin Theory. I keep saying Austin Theory. LA Knight. LA Knight could do that. You know, have a good promo with Austin Theory. Building up to the match at SummerSlam. And there you go. I'm sold. And you know, guaranteed LA Knight to win. You know, that way maybe people could be less angry. You know, if you had that chance. But great, you're going to do this whole teacher versus student type of thing. How it's going to work. The only way this sadly will work, even though I don't want to see it happen, because I don't think I want to see the LWO break up yet. Or I don't think I want to necessarily see it, honestly, right now. Or whatever. Or in the future. You know. Like, why? Like, it looks like what? Unless, like, it just only makes sense if Santos turns heel on Rey. Like, I don't want to see that right now. Clearly, they're not doing anything, but that's their fault. They should be doing something with the LWO, but they're not. Whatever. I mean, they're doing it now. Like, you pick now to do something with the LWO. You pick now to have Santos wins a match against Austin Theory, who's the U.S. champion. You pick now when there's, like, people want to see LA Knight. When it's kind of like, and you know people are going to fucking turn your back on this shit. And that's sad for Santos. That's sad for Rey, too. Like, what are they doing now? Backstage, we see Bobby Lashley talking to Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Like, whatever. Well, oh, they're going to join together? Like, I don't fucking... unless there's going to be some fucking big Hurt Business type of thing, maybe that could be good. Like, again, I don't mind doing the Hurt Business again. In my honest opinion, I don't know if I mentioned this, if people, you know, if you wanted to make the Raw After Mania be something, I would have done that. That could have been the ending. You could have had the Hurt Business got back together. You could have had Bobby Lashley with Shelton, Cedric, fucking MVP, obviously. But you could have even had Almas to this. Almas could have been even involved with this. You could have done, like, where, like, Bobby, because, again, like, why, I didn't like the idea, like, really, you're going to turn Brock heel when Brock is such a likable guy? And you know, people are going to be cheering Brock over Cody. Unless you're a fucking gay smart that likes Cody Rhodes. what you could have done in that main event, that supposed main event against fucking Roman and Solo, what you could have done is that they could have interrupted the match quickly before it starts or whatever. Bobby Lashley coming out and like they want to know what the, and then you could have done this entire thing like almost like wow, they're trying together and they all beat everyone. The Hurt Business reunites. They attack both Cody and Lesnar. And that could lead to like this some sort of feud where like and this could make people care about maybe Bobby versus Brock with now Bobby as a heel. You could do something like that. Maybe it could like lead to something. It could lead to stuff. The Hurt Business versus the team of like Lesnar. Like you're not gonna necessarily have him every week, obviously. But he could have been like fucking feuding with all these people along with Cody on his side. Heck, it could have been also Kevin on the Sami Zayn on their side too. Some shit like that. I don't know. Series of matches with all these people, like you could all these possibility of matches and fucking the storytelling, and you could have like the Hurt Business run Raw instead of the fucking gay ass Judgment Day. Yeah, that could have been the big thing, and people would have probably complained less about the show. I think, even though I understand the show was trash entirely on that Raw, but we're gonna hate on because we're gonna fucking the way they have Rock attack Cody. They act like that's a big deal, even though. I didn't mind that, and I don't know why Smarks complain. I understand why, like, whatever, like, really, like, the idea, like, Cody, fucking, obviously, still, it doesn't make sense now. Fucking Cody, what's the reason for Cody fucking getting attacked by Lesnar? What is still the reason? You could have had the Hurt Business, again, if you scrap that shit, had the Hurt Business reunite, and then they keep forming. It could have led to eventually adding the Street Profits, heck, with Bianca as well. Also the fucking Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams in the future. Making them a big fucking black faction. The Hurt Business. Fucking hell yeah. And I could be behind everybody. I think people also like Almas this way too. I don't know. Almas could have been like the heavy and shit, right? Rey Mysterio defeats Butch with the assist of Mommy, whatever, like, I don't know why they're saying it. It's fucking Rhea Ripley, whatever. Oh, but she's Mommy. I don't understand these fucking smarks. They fucking will chant Mommy, like, cause they're fucking these submissive people. Yeah, fucking, you're gonna fucking be submissive for the She-Hulky women. Yeah, let's fucking act like Rhea Ripley's the most attractive woman now, like, how? Like, she legit looks like she could beat you up. Where have to fucking likey women when they're feminine? Like, I mean, I would understand, like, hell yeah, that's Mommy right there. If she was fucking, like, 2018 or 17 Rhea Ripley when she looked like a female. Like, hell yeah, Mommy, come to my big black couch. Yeah, I definitely want to fucking get dominated by a She-Hulk, yeah. But yeah, Dominic wins, during this match he had a chain, but then got taken away by fucking, what's his stupid name? Rich Holland. Smarks hated Rich Holland because the Pretty Deadly guy got injured. I mean, why do you care about fucking gay guy getting in? I don't fucking know, whatever. And like, I get like, oh, he injured Big E, which clearly is an accident. I mean, it's an accident. And this was clearly an accident. Like, sure, 2 times. If it's another time, then sure. Okay, you could hate on it all you want. But this is like only the 2nd time. Whatever. But yeah, fucking I don't know. The referee was dumb. Pretty Deadly came out, but like fucking the gay guy is injured, but he's coming with a wheelchair along with the other gay guy, the Pretty Gay Deadly people. But they ran away, even though the guy's clearly injured, but they act like the guy's also injured by like can't walk and shit, blah blah blah. But then Butch got distracted and lost to Dominic. The finish was weird. I guess they were trying to do like they're doing like an audible type of shit where the referee like she was like she caught like basically they did not choreograph the ending well. Clearly Dominic was supposed to cheat in the ending, but he didn't because the referee saw it. They just did the thing, or he just lost. Like Butch just lost easily. Whatever. Again, I'm kind of thinking, like, why are they having this match tonight? And why I was like, okay, like, I don't know. It does make people interested. Like, but like they're doing it on SmackDown for some reason or whatever. What's set for next week? Teacher versus students of the finals, the U.S. title invitational. Rey Mysterio versus Santos, an LWO versus LWO match. Carl Anderson versus Karrion Kross. So that's the things that are announced for next week. No Roman or whatever. I mean, what is next week anyways? It's like, I don't even know what. So what? Roman's not on the show next week? And God damn this show. Okay. Jey Uso came out. This was the Rules of Engagement segment. Jey Uso comes out. Then Roman Reigns came out right after with Solo and with Heyman. Reigns calls Orlando to acknowledge him, and then Reigns says, "Take a seat as the head," and he takes a seat as the head of the table. Reigns asks, "What's up, little Jey? Do you still want to do this?" Jey says, "Yes, I'm supposed to." Reigns is making him do it because Jey is in the hospital because of Reigns, and Jey says, "I have no other choice. I gotta get Reigns. I gotta get you." And then Reigns laughs and says, Jey, you won't get me because you're just a soldier. A pawn in this game." And then fans chant Uso. Reigns does not like the chants, but he signs the contract anyways and slides it to Jey. Jey then rips the contract. He rips the contract and says, "Hey, we don't need a contract in blood. This is the tribal combat now." And Reigns asks the elders if they know about this, and Jey says it was their idea. Jey says tribal combat means anything goes. So basically, he adds that we're gonna make this a tribal combat match, meaning anything goes. So basically, this is just the stipulation of this match. So there's a stipulation which I do like. There's a stipulation in this match. It's definitely gonna guarantee be fucking exciting as all fucking hell. It's basically based on like what happened. With Jimmy, they used weapons like destroying Jimmy. It only makes sense for this match to be no disqualifications. So it's basically a no disqualification match where anything goes. Hopefully they'll make it a little bit hardcore-ish. And, definitely, they can't just like call it anything goes, but, gimmick-wise, they'll call it tribal combat, which is like, I have no real problem. They could just call it like a tribal combat anything goes match and like, sure, to clarify things maybe. I don't fucking know. He said he'll line him up with a. That means anything goes. I'll line him up with a stick, a steel chair, put your announce table through this table, even take that lady's left slipper. I can use that too. And obviously he pointed out the crowd that like made everybody laugh. It's like, hey, funny. It's that I like that. Acknowledging the crowd type of shit is cool. Even though it would have been cool, like why not showcase the slipper? You know what I mean? But then Reigns acts like he doesn't like this. Like he says doesn't like this is the first rodeo. He got angry with the fans too. He says like this is like he hasn't ran the business for a decade now. But and he positions the world title on the table. He says, "This means nothing to me. It's done. Let's go." Jey repeats himself. Says, "This is the tribal combat now." Reigns looks a bit shocked and hesitantly removes his red lead and places it onto the table on the title belt. Heyman yells, "No!" So I guess apparently this means also if fucking Roman loses, he's no longer the head of the table. Whatever. Reigns and Jey then shakes hands and touch forehead, which is like don't y'all hate each other? But I guess that's the tribal way, right? Reigns goes to leave, but then Solo suddenly grabs onto Jey. He was about to do the Samoan spike to Jey, but then Roman stops him. So like, in a way, they're kind of showing that Reigns still kind of cares type of shit, or he's like wants him help. I don't know. It's like family type of shit. It's like okay, but then eventually Jey still super kicks Solo, and then Reigns is like kind of shocked, like. Maybe he did kind of that dialogue, like, how could you, it's your brother? Maybe more family drama type of whatever, but, the facial expressions still work. Reigns stop, and then he's like, look at his fucking Solo, and like shocked by Jey. He goes by his Solo, and you see Jey standing tall, and that's how the show ends. It's, that's the big thing of the rules of engagement segment. Which, like, why they call it that? Doesn't that mean some stupid fucking, you know, marriage type of shit? But, you know, it's, you know, it's, again, it's the rules are engaging. Whatever. Obviously, that was the best thing of the show. It sucks that that's literally the only best thing on the show. That's literally the only thing to look forward to. And nothing much really happened. Like, I mean, but it's watchable. Oh my god, what's not watchable? They're living off this shit so badly. Because how boring, how garbage this show was. They clearly have nothing. They have nothing with this shit. This show is trash. Unfortunately. Yes, good set in main event segment. But that's all they fucking have. That's all they have. They did show in the middle of the show, like, see Roman's, like, staring on the fucking, the Leah, with, you know, the tribal thing, and fucking, you know, but, like, oh, teasing to, like, later on the show. But it's like, wow, this entire show, man, like, who gave a fool? Like, wow, what, really not intriguing. Like, why not start the show with maybe Jay coming out to say something? He can't wait for tonight. I don't know, something. How they booked the show 2 weeks ago was genius. You know, beginning, middle, and end. Now it just really, we just look forward to the ending. It's all fucking scattered around, man. And like, you showcasing mid-card shit in the opening of the show. Like, there's a reason why it's mid-card and mid-card. Like, even though Rey Mysterio should be, like, treated as a big thing, but, like, wow, it's a mid-card shit. Like, yeah, let's hate on Rey. I don't know. Overall, man, the way they booked this show is really, it's boring, it's bad. Sadly bad show, man. Not entertaining. A lot of people hate the show, and they're going to say this show entirely sucked because LA Knight didn't win. That's really, like, the least concerning thing. The show was just not that entertaining. Okay? It's not entertaining as a whole. Sure, the main event is great. Great main event segment. It's always good. This show, entirely, boring as fuck. Imagine, again, this show just proved, like, what happened, like, last week. That show was so boring. Entirely. The show last week was worse than this. Women opening, main eventing the show, big women shit and boring shit, you know. At least you had the tribal shit, but, like, what does that tell you? Well, yeah, like, this show would have been worse. Would have been just as bad as last week without Roman and the bloodline thing. My god. Anyways, that's the show for you. I'm just keep real. Get your gauge, close magnicity. Get your gauge, close magnicity. 5 missing bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Come on, quit hating on Lil Ray, man. Lil Ray didn't do shit. I get why LA Knight, like, you know, yes, I agree. LA Knight should be pushed, but come on. You're gonna hate on Ray? Come on. Well, main event was fine. But my god, this entire show was pretty boring. That's all I have to say. Just keep real, get your gauge, close magnicity, 5 missing bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Let's party. I fucking, my god, I'm late. I'll be fashion late. Hopefully there's still some chicks there. Wish me luck, motherfuckers. Let's get them girls, man. Let's get them chicks, man. Sheets in the sheets, bitches in the sheets, man. You know what I mean? Or freaks in the sheets. Well, hopefully you're not too freaky what they'll fucking, you know, report you or something. You know what I mean? There's not bitches be like nowadays. You know what I mean? Let's go. And fuck Euphoria. The theme is Euphoria. Like, what the fuck is... Who gives a shit about Euphoria? And y'all weird and you can relate to Euphoria. It's the Euphoria theme. I'm just gonna dress normal. I don't know. I'm just gonna dress nice, you know? Till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.